Let's talk about judge shopping. You might not know the term, but you're definitely aware of its impact. It's a huge legal loophole in the federal court system that's currently being exploited to block policies on a national level. It's called judge shopping because it's the act of purposefully filing lawsuits in parts of a state where nearly all cases get assigned to a single judge. If you can essentially guarantee that filing a lawsuit in a certain location will get your case heard by a specific judge, as opposed to just having it randomly assigned, then all you have to do is find a district court judge who has historically sided with you on a specific issue. File a lawsuit in their backyard and boom, you can almost ensure a legal win. The result is that we have people or advocacy groups seeking out specific judges with extreme views who have been appointed for life and are unable to be held accountable by voters. The rulings can affect the federal policies that ultimately impact the nearly 332 million people in the US. For instance, all federal cases filed in Amarillo, Texas go to Trump-appointed US District Judge Matthew Kacsmaryk. Kacsmaryk has a track record of siding with right-wing causes and blocking Biden's agenda. This means that right-wing litigants can simply file their lawsuit in Amarillo to ensure that their case will be heard by a judge sympathetic to their side. That's exactly what happened in the recent lawsuit that sought to overturn the FDA's approval of mifepristone, aka the abortion pill. Judge shopping has also been cited as a factor in several other high-profile cases, including those involving the Biden administration's LGBTQIA+ protections and immigration policies. Texas Republican Attorney General Ken Paxton has been singled out by the Department of Justice as a frequent judge shopper. He's filed at least 28 cases against the Biden administration in, quote, just 7 divisions where local rules severely limit the number of judges to whom the case could be assigned. Once a district court judge issues a ruling with nationwide implications, it's sent to the relevant U.S. Court of Appeals circuit. But in a state like Texas, which is bound by the Fifth Circuit, a majority of that court's judges are also Republican appointees, making them likely to side with the original decisions of the Trump-appointed lower judges. Until SCOTUS steps in, these interim decisions can remain in effect nationwide for weeks, months, or even more than a year. In April, Democratic Senator Mazie Hirono unveiled a new draft of legislation aimed at preventing the practice of judge shopping. Under this legislation, the U.S. District Court in Washington, D.C. would have jurisdiction over cases that could have a national impact. Hirono says that by routing cases with national implications through the D.C. District's Court, which has expertise in cases challenging federal agency action, the Stop Judge Shopping Act will strengthen trust in our federal justice system and help ensure major cases are decided based on the law, not the ideological agenda of any judge. However, with the House currently controlled by the GOP, it's difficult to say if or when Hirono's bill will have a shot at passing. In the meantime, judge shopping will likely continue, leaving citizens like us to foot the bill.